What were you thinking at that point in time? What type of hesitations were running through your head or concerns were running through your head whenever you were deciding whether you were going to enroll in our program?
The first one was, well, am I even going to like it? Am I going to like being a sleep consultant? I'd never done it before. And so there was this fear of, well, what if I put all this time and energy and money into this program? And at the end, I realized that I really don't like it and it's not something I want to do. So that was something that crossed my mind. Another was, what if I can't turn this into a full-time job? That's what my hope is. But there was and there still is, like, I don't know if that's going to happen. And
Yeah.
that was kind of a scary to think about. But it's also this place, I've kind of come to this place of acceptance where it could be my full-time job someday, or it can just be something on the side that I really enjoy doing. And I'm okay with either one of those.
Yeah.
But those were probably my two biggest hesitations going into it, just kind of the unknown. And then I would also say, there's always working with families. I had this fear of, well, what if I'm not good at being a sleep
Mhm.
consultant? What if the families spend all this money and I'm supporting them and it doesn't go well? Like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want the family to have to go through that. So there was that fear of, I don't know if I'm actually going to be good at being a consultant or a coach.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. How do you feel about those things now? I know you answered the how you feel about the making this a full-time career, full-time business, but how do you feel about the aspect of am I actually going to enjoy it? And then how do you feel about the aspect of am I actually going to be good at this?
Yeah. I love doing it. I really love supporting families. I love seeing them from start to finish and just the transformation that it has on their kiddo, their whole family. And I also, I'm not as afraid of those situations anymore because I feel very confident and competent. I have support from you and the rest of the community when I need it. Uh, but I think that the clients that I have had have all been incredibly successful experiences, and that has really boosted my confidence. I had a couple toddler clients early on, and those were a little bit more challenging than working with younger infants and babies. And I'd say that was definitely my kind of the test, if you will, of whether or not I could get through it. And there were a couple moments where I was just like, I don't think this is going to end well. But it did. It did. I really supported those families and they followed the plan as it was outlined, and we made some adjustments as we needed to. There was a 2-year old and a 7-month old, and then a 2-year old and an 8-month old, and they both went from co-sleeping to sleeping independently in their room in less than 2 weeks. One, I think, was in exactly 2 weeks, but the other one was in less than 2 weeks. And it was just a really, really rewarding experience and a huge boost to my confidence.
Amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad you've had
Yeah.
that experience. And
Yeah.
I'm glad you love it because that would be awful, right? You get into something and you're like, I went through all of this and it's awful. So I'm glad that you love it. And I
Thanks.
totally agree. Like, there's no better feeling than that success that you get at the end of working with a family where you're like so excited that you were able to help them make these big changes and have these really awesome accomplishments in their family's life and their child and all of those things. So that's
Yeah.
super cool.